We would like variance to put a garage on pretty close to our property line on our house on Alpine. And we moved there about 13 years ago, and there's not a garage. What there is it was a house that we had to fix up. It was an old house, it was built in 1840, and it needed a lot of repairs. And the people before us had put in I guess it was really an office in the back, and it's on a slope, so it's actually about 5 feet above where our driveway is. And we have a small, strange driveway, and there's no place to put the cars. So if I have a party, people always seem to park on my daylilies. So what we would like is we're fixing up the studio or office or whatever you want to call it in the back, because it is not a garage. What we would like to do is we're fixing that up now, adding decks. We're trying to make that piece of the property look like, the 1840 house that's in front of it, so it all kind of looks like it was thought out. And on the corner, we'd like to put in a one-car garage. We use the house year-round, and we will eventually end up here. I think I'm going to die in Jamestown. So we will retire here, and we would like to have a garage back there. Our neighbors next door, we share this giant unruly hedge, and on the other side of their hedge, they built about 2-3 years ago a guest cottage. So it would be, theirs is right up on the property, and I believe it was a variance for that too. Ours would be on the other side of the hedge and right there and tucked back away, not anywhere close to the road at all. So,
there seems to be 3 cars parked in an existing parking area.
You can get 3 cars back there. You can't get 3 cars out of there.
Well, it's really hard to put a garage here.
Well, what I was hoping is we could put that in there for storage and for actually just to keep a car in there, because I have sort of noticed things rot around here. And we could have there'll be one space to the side of that, and then there'll be what's behind.
Why not put the garage where the 3 cars are and then put the cars somewhere else?
Then I wouldn't have a yard.
Well, it's good. There's a driveway there, and you have 3 areas. I agree with the comment just made. Really have to show some inability to put a garage anywhere else, and it seems to me clearly you can just put a garage right in the street existing parking area.
What happens in our house, the back there, it's right out the back door, and there you can't get 3 cars in. It's not easy to do. You can't do it. It's just a point of maneuverability. So what I'm kind of trying to do is, since we're building the lower deck and we're going to build the deck above it to attach the 2, like the 2 houses, and there's a trellis in between, and putting the garage off to the left side, and we could have the garage there, which is attached to the existing building now. It will actually kind of go back into it. So it would be an attached piece to the studio building in the back right now.
Well, I can see that, but it seems like there's quite a bit of other area around the house where you could put it. You've got a setback line to I guess it's to the front or side of the house. You know what one, there seems to be enough room once you get beyond the setback to put a garage right at that corner behind the tree.
Where are you talking? I don't quite understand. Sure.
Well, the short plan.
Yeah.
This area right here.
That is my yard.
Well, that's where garages go, people's yard.
No, but I mean, that's the garden. That's like the garden there. That's like, that's the one it's a funny little shape. It's long and narrow. That's the one little part of the yard that we have. And it's
aside from the garden.
Well, the garden goes along, see the dotted lines over there? Right, it goes along the setback, and then it goes along right in there, and then the rest of it. I mean, we don't really have that much property that is accessible. How would I get that there? My driveway's over there, and I have a hedge that goes from there all the way down to the side. which is yay and yay.
I have a question here. If this garage were built, then how many cars could park here?
I can't hear your answer.
I don't believe 3 cars could be parked there. I think you could get 2 cars in there.
And if this car is there, a car here would be able to get out of here?
Here's the driveway.
I'm coming to a point here, that's why I'm asking the question.
Let me just look at this. Okay, we've got existing driveway here.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
so you can pull in here and you can back around and
Right,
go out that
yeah.
way. And that's the way that you have to do it.
Yeah, what about this car?
That car's going to have to just back out.
Okay.
Unless there's no car there, then it can come back around this way
Okay.
and off.
So the point is, one thing that was said was, if you put a garage here, right?
That's the middle of my backyard.
No, you've got 3 cars there.
I'm telling you, that is the middle of the backyard. There's not 3 cars there ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I have a dinner party.
There's a lot of 3 cars there, I'm missing one.
I think they're just trying to show you where there's going to be driveway. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the driveway, and then this extends over here, so that you could park a car there, but we don't really, it's just the middle of the
Just so
backyard.
I'm clear, my point is that clearly, if you wanted to, you could put a garage here.
No, it would look wrong. It would just, proportion-wise, it would not be the right spot for it.
But you could put
You know, you could put, it's just, it would not be,
How much you want?
well, no, it's, if you, okay, this is a studio here that I use. This is the house here.
Right.
This is right in the middle of the walkway. I would put a garage.
Well, before you decide, I think he's getting at, the point I would make is that the size of your house is your decision, but to come in and say that my house is so big, I don't have room for a garage and I want to leave, that's not going to be very persuasive.
I didn't believe I said that.
Well, that's what you're in fact saying.
Well,
Because you don't have any room for any place else we point out where you put it, you say,
well, no, you're saying put it over here, and I'm saying, well, how would I get the car there?
you drive into the home.
There is a hedge there.
That's how you drive it.
There's a driveway here.
Well, then you have to, but you could have been to this one. It's not like how hard to solve this issue for you. You're looking
Right.
for relief, and you have to have new standard for
And
relief.
what-
It's not just convenience.
Let me go back to a basic question. I understand you say nobody ever parks here, but they can, right? Why is it that you need a garage? Why do you need a garage at all?
To cover the car from the elements.
Okay.
Right. So that it's, first of all, it'd be out of the way, and second of all, it's just so that it doesn't rot. You know, so it'd be, we just let it rot. So if I'm gonna, if I'm gonna be here year-round, I'm gonna need a place to put it, that's what I
Mr. Chairman,
Yeah.
could I just clarify, because it's one point in the record with the standard, is the witness saying that her hardship is that her car will rock without a garage? Is that accurate?
That sounds a little trivial, doesn't it?
Well, it's just, under the zoning ones, we have certain
Okay.
standards we need to apply your testimony to determine whether you need relief. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to determine accurately what your testimony is.
Okay, I would like to have a way to cover my cars and have more storage, yes.
Okay.
Yes, that would be